Okay, we're back for the final portion of today's Action Central Luzon Special Edition. COMELEC Checkpoint po tayo with Atty Temie Lambino, no? At ito ho, ang pag-usapan natin yung party list. Sikat na sikat ngayon yung party list. Kanina nabanggit mo, ang treatment dito, yung pagboto sa kanila. Pwede silang maboto nationwide. Kahit yung local, regional party list, pwedeng maboto sa mga lugar.
Yes, of course. And we have 187 party lists.
Right now?
And marami, masyadong marami.
Masyadong marami, okay. So ano ba, paano ba itong party list system na to? Pwede mong explain sa ating mga kababayan, Atty Lambino.
Well, ang party list it's a proportional representation ng mga ibang sectors ng mga government. Just mga sectors ng society natin, especially yung mga underprivileged or underrepresented
or so-called marginalized.
O marginalized yung mga talagang hindi masyadong napapansin dahil kulang sila sa mga resources, etc., mga fisher folks natin. Kailangan mag-represent sa kanila. Yung mga farmers, kaya may mga party list tayo na para sa mga farmers.
Because we assume that kung farmer ka, gusto mong ilaban yung kapakanan ng farmer.
Yes.
Hindi ka uubra kung sa regular election ka lalaban.
At saka, hindi yun, Brad. Kung example, farmer ka, may mga gusto kong isulong na
panukala.
Panukala. Tapos, you call your ang unang makakuha mo doon, ang unang maiisip mo kung sino magsusulong doon, yung district representative ko or congressman mo. Kung hindi ka masyadong papansinin ng congressman mo because mas marami siyang ginagawa or hindi niya gusto yung panukala mo or ayaw ka niya, so hindi maisusulong. Yung
pwedeng patulugin yun, no?
Pwede niyang patulugin, pwedeng hindi niya pansinin.
Okay.
Kaya nabuo yung party list na yan for this group of people or sectors of our society para maisulong nila kung ano yung mga pinakagusto nila na nakakabuti sa kanilang grupo, sa kanilang organisasyon o sa kanilang sektor.
Okay, this also happens in other countries, right?
Yes.
There are party lists in other countries also.
Yes.
And when was this introduced in the Philippines?
I think we started last 2001. Maganda ngayon dahil noon kasi medyo limited yung nakakapasok na party list.
Okay.
Because on how we interpret the law. Ang sinasabi ka doon, at least you can have 2% of the total number of votes cast
for party list.
For party list. I mean to say, kahit na we have 50 million registered voters ngayon, say 30 million na ang bumoto, and 30 million, pag may mga hindi bumoto doon sa party list, ang bumoto lang, example, 20 million registered voters, kahit na 30 million ang bumoto for the election, 20 million lang bumoto sa party list. Yun yung basis mo sa pagkuha ng 2%.
Okay, so the more people who votes for a party list, the more it will be difficult to get into the winner's circle.
Yes. Ang maganda dito because of the decision of the Supreme Court dun sa Banat versus COMELEC, yung Barangay Association for National Advancement and Transparency versus Commission on Elections, we have to fill up the 55 slots.
Okay.
55 slots for party list representatives. Ang dati kasi yan, you can only win if you get at least 2% of yung sinabi natin kanina.
Ngayon
number of
di ba? Ngayong
party list
Congress na to, di ba?
Yes. I think that decision was 2008. Kaya nga may mga nakapasok noon na
bago.
Yes, na mga bagong representatives natin. So that's good. That's good because according to the Supreme Court, if we would have the former, yung basis natin sa pag-fill up ng party list, we can never have the 55% or 20% of the whole House of Representative membership.
Okay.
So 20% of the whole membership, including the party list, is 55. So this coming May 10, 2010, we have to fill up that 55 slots for party list representatives.
Okay. So, but right now, ilan ang mga minimum votes, no? Ilan ang mga nominees ng bawat mga party list sa kanilang partido o whatever?
At least they have five.
Five?
Five party list nominees. Yung first three lang kasi ang, if example, a certain party list would get 6 or 7%, so may guaranteed seats na yon at saka yung sa additional seats baka makakuha pa ng dalawa. So they have 3. So yung tatlo na yon, maximum kasi ng 3 even if you get 10% of the votes cast.
Tatlo lang ang pwede
mong iupo. So yung tatlo. And the other nominees are reserved. Example, if the representative 1, 2, or 3 is disqualified or they did not meet all the qualifications of a regular, parang regular congressman ng qualifications nila. If you did not qualify on that, or you're lacking of qualifications, or you have disqualifications, of course, the number 4, the nominee, can be your replacement.
Okay. Pero these party list congressmen, when they become congressmen, when they sit in the Congress,
Yes.
they have the same privileges
Yes.
as any regular congressman
Yes,
who's
all
voted per
privileges.
district?
Yes, lahat-lahat.
Sweldo,
Lahat-lahat ng
staffing,
nakukuha ng lahat-lahat ng nakukuha ng regular district
infrastructure,
congressman. Yes, you can have
yung
that
development
also.
fund,
CDF,
CDF,
etc.
nandyan sila, meron sila.
Yes.
So kaya pala nagkakahumahog yung iba, no?
Yes, at
Na-
saka
na-
parang
ma-
considering that we have to fill up the 55 seats.
Yes.
Talagang medyo dumami ang party list.
Medyo naging controversial ngayon, Atty. Lambino, itong party list. Dahil nga nung una, ang COMELEC hindi pinayagan yung ladlad o yung party list ng mga
Maganda yung mga
the other sex.
sabi ni Commissioner Ferrer dyan he was joking, but yung ladlad daw well represented na sa both houses.
Joke lang naman yun.
Just,
this is
nilalight
Senado.
lang siguro yung conversation noon.
But that's precisely why there's a party list system, right?
Yes.
Yung sinasabi nga natin.
I think they got PRO also. That's why they're also in the list.
They're in the list
Hindi tayo
now.
nag-aalis ng list because the decisions are the chat final and executory. Biruin mo, pag inalis mo yung pangalan tapos the Supreme Court later on would say that you have to reinstate that. We have pre-printed ballots. Paano mo mailalagay ngayon yung pangalan niya? That is why.
Na naman yun, no?
That's one of the issues one of the hardships kung automated elections, especially we're using pre-printed ballots. When you say pre-printed ballots,
Yes.
all the candidates are already in the official ballot.
And that's the reason why we have a very long ballot.
Yes, yung
ballot
party
now,
list
diba?
because we have 187.
187,
Pag tinignan mo yung back ng official ballot natin, kukunti lang because it's the local positions.
Okay. Uulitin ho natin mga kaibigan. Ang nakalagay ko dyan, kahit sa local kayo, no? Local election dito, kunwari dito sa lungsod ng Angeles o sa bayan ng Mabalacat or anywhere in Pampanga, pag sa Angeles may kasama yung presidente, di ba? Vice President, and all the senators, the candidates, nandyan lahat sila. Tapos lahat ng mga party list. Tapos, ang nagkakaiba dyan, yung mga local officials.
So sa Angeles, they're not voting for governor because Angeles is highly urbanized city.
Highly urbanized city. Pero sa Pampanga, may gobernador dyan, may congressman, other than the national officials, of course, and the party list, no? Tapos may mga board members.
Yes.
Yan. So, magkaroon ho tayo ng... and you prepare yung mga balota specifically for a certain locality.
It's not only that. It's a precinct-specific.
Precinct-specific?
It's not only a municipal, city,
Angeles,
or provincial
ganyan,
specific.
Mabalacat.
It is more than that. It is precinct-specific in such a way that the official ballots of precinct A cannot be used in other precinct like precinct 2A. If it's for 1A, you cannot use that in 3A.
Kunyari, nagkulangan.
Kunyari, nagkulangan, you cannot just get official ballot from one precinct and use it.
Hindi pwede yan.
Hindi katulad noon na we have general official ballot.
Official
ballot. A ballot from Cebu can be used here in the Philippines. Can you use it in Angeles City? Ganun doon. Pero ngayon, it's a precinct specific. Kaya hindi mo siya pwedeng gamitin.
So, mas mahigpit na talaga tayo ngayon.
Ang palagi ko nga sinasabi, if every time that I lecture, we have a lot of securities because we have a lot of insecurities also. The more that we have insecurities, the more securities that we have.
Bantayan talaga, eh, no?
Bantayan.
So, these are also
I hope that
inputs.
they can be removed, yung concept, our misconception of elections, that election is, when we have election period, it's a time for cheating, it's a season for bribing people.
Yes.
Sana maalis yung misconception na yun.
Pero,
and I hope that this automated election can give something
medyo
to that,
magbago
can cure that also.
yung mga regular voters. Yung pananaw nila that they think that every time that we have a campaign or a local or a national election, it's a time for them to treat this as a livelihood.
Get
Diba?
rich na. Kano ba ngayon ang isang boto?
Hindi lang yon. Lahat nagkakasakit, lahat nangangailangan na gamot, lahat na operahan. So, yan nga, kaya kailangan ho talagang guminhawa po at masenso yung bansa natin para makaiwas na po tayo sa ganyang mga yung mga ganyan mga insidente. No?
But first, before the development, magsisimula rin yan sa election. If you would choose
the right people,
right leaders,
yes.
that will be the time na magkakaroon siguro tayo ng ganyan. That is why stop selling our votes. It's time to know kung sino yung mga kandidato natin. At yun ang iboto talaga.
What do you tell them? When they ask you, what do you tell them yung pagpili ng mga kandidato? Without giving any specific persons, pag tinanong ka, ano yung mga ina-advise mo pag pumipili sila ng kandidato?
Of course, yung unang-una, yung pwede niyang palitan ng person who can develop our country, person who is honest. Medyo konti na lang yun, pero makikita pa rin natin yun. Konti na lang. Siguro yun yung mga first na, I cannot give you specific, pero if you ask yourself, alam mo naman kung sino yung boto mo. If somebody would ask you to sell your vote, well, for sure that person is not qualified.
Alam mo yung laging sinasabi, pag binenta na ho natin ang boto natin, then when we need the help of that certain politician na bumili po sa boto natin, pwede nilang sabihin sa atin, nabili ko na yung boto mo, tama ka na dyan.
Yes.
So, pero pag hindi nyo binenta ang boto nyo, talagang you help a candidate because you believe in a candidate. And then when the time comes that the candidate is not delivering on his promises, then that's the time for you to tell the candidate.
And you can force that person to do that. Kasi pag, example, yun yung sinasabi mo, kung nabayaran ka, you have no right to demand because at the outset, I paid you already.
I paid you, bayad ka na.
Ano pang hihinday mo? Nag-promise na nga ako sa'yo, tutuparin ko pa ba?
Right.
Di ba? So, yung leverage, wala kang leverage. Pag if you sell your vote, you have no leverage on the future.
At yung mga, alam nyo, yung mga kandidato, yung mga nakaupo na, pag sila'y kumandidato, mas talagang, pag dumating yung mga tumulong sa kanila ng mga volunteers lang talaga, talagang ano yan, di ba? Binibigyan nila ng panahon talaga.
Yes, hindi ka, papansinin nila, hindi katulad nung pag nabayaran ka, pag humingi ka ng tulong, binayaran naman kita eh. Hindi mo naman talaga ako tinulungan.
And some candidates or some officials, hindi na sila nagtatrabaho. Bakit? Kasi alam nila, bibili lang eh. So the 3 years or the 6 years that they are in office, hindi na sila nagtatrabaho kasi they know when election and when the campaign starts again.
You know, Sonny, what is the best qualification of a voter, of a candidate? Yung bang at the outset na or at the start of his office, kung nakaupo siya, kung incumbent siya, is nag-work na siya because that's the best way on how to campaign.
That's the campaign, in fact.
That's
the campaign for your next election.
Konti na lang magagastos mo sa elections.
Okay. So mga kaibigan, I still want to pursue this, but then we have time limitations here. Right now, I would like to thank our co-host and our special guest for COMELEC Checkpoint, si Atty Temie Lambino. If you want to address our viewers, of course, dito sa region natin.
Yes, for Pampanga, yung Pampanga, or nationwide, what we're doing right now is to inform or to train our Board of Election Inspectors as we have seen last year and the early months of this year. Meron tayo yung naririnig tungkol sa the COMELEC is late now in training the Board of Election Inspectors. A lot of teachers are complaining because they do not know what to do this coming May 10, 2010. Now, yun po yung ginagawa natin. So do not worry about the teachers na hindi sila marunong mag-operate ng PCOS this coming May 10, 2010 because we'll make sure that this month of March, we'll train them and come May 10, 2010, they are prepared and ready for the election.
Okay, thank you very much, Atty Temie Lambino. And I'm very confident dahil ito kasing ating provincial election supervisor ni si Atty Temie Lambino, hindi ho siya reactive. Proactive po siya. Kung meron silang na-anticipate na problema, naghahanda na ho sila para dyan. No? And you can see, very rarely, you will use a government official, especially yung sa tungkol sa COMELEC na ganito, na lumalabas at nagbibigay ng informasyon. Pero lang sa kanilang spokesperson, si Jimenez, o yung isang director. Sino ba yung isang director? Ano ba yan? Yung Z? Commissioner.
Commissioner Larazabal.
Larazabal, but this is one big responsibility and you really have, and they really have to inform the people because there's a lot of confusion, there's a lot of insecurity. Sabi mo nga kanina, the only way that those insecurities will be removed and people will be secured is that we give them the correct information na timely ang pagbibigay. Hindi yung malapit na doon ka palang mag-inform. So, maraming salamat talaga, Atty Temie Lambino. And we hope that we will be able to continue this program na tuloy-tuloy. Sipag ho nito eh. Minsan nauna pa siya sa akin dito, pero talagang palaging nandyan. So with that, I'd like to thank everybody, our viewers. Ito po yung lingkod, Sonny Lopez, sa inyong programang Aksyon Central Luzon Special Edition. You have a